Hi everyone, welcome back to JK Word. Today we're going to talk about LeetCode 1567, maximum length of subarray with positive product. Given an array with, let's look into the problem. Given an array of integer numbers, find a maximum length of the subarray where the product of all its elements is positive. So a subarray of an array is an consecutive sequence of 0 or more values taken out of that array. Return the maximum length of the subarray with a positive product. So basically, each element we multiple and then we're gonna find the maximum length, make the number become the positive. And positive min is not the 0. So let's check the example 2. So see here, if we take 1, minus 2, and minus 3, we multiply all three numbers, it becomes 6. So the maximum length will be 3. If we take the 0, as no matter what number we're gonna take, it's gonna be 0. So this is not what we're looking for. It's not a positive product. And if we take the minus 4, then it will turn to negative product. So it's not correct answer. In the other example, we will see minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, 0, and 1. We could take 1 only, it's only one length. And if we take minus 2, minus 3, or minus 1 and minus 2, that's the maximum length, which is 2. So how we approach this problem? For example, if we have the number 1, 2, minus 3, 4, minus 5, 6, minus 7, 9, minus 10, 11, and 4, something like this. How we'll find out the maximum length of subarray with a positive product. When the old element is positive, it's very simple. So if all element is positive, it means entire element we multiply, that's gonna be the positive product. So the length of the input array is gonna be the answer. But what if we have some negative element in the array? Before the negative, this is gonna be the maximum, and we're not sure since there is negative 3. I will check in the 3, and later number 4 and minus and minus 7, minus 10, 6, 9, 11, 2. look at the older number, you will see if we have even negative number, then the product turned to the positive. So if we drag the negative number from the start to the end, and then make sure the number is even, that means these are the maximum length. What if it's odd? Then we could give up either the start one or the end one. So we could choose the maximum. So here's the example. So we have -3, -5, -7, and a -10. So that's the 4 is an even number. So the length we're gonna use the old element, it become the positive product. So the length of this array is gonna be the maximum length of a sub-array. But what if we don't have -7? In that case, we could choose either the length from here and so we give up the end of a negative number. So this is the length, and the other case we will check if we put it here. So we give up the start length. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6. So either way, it's the same length. So yeah, we can return. Yeah, let's dive into the coding. The first, are we gonna track the negative numbers start and end, and we check how many negative number we have between start and end, and if that is the even, we don't have to worry about it since it will become positive product. But if not, then we're gonna calculate, include the start, exclusive end, and then the other case is include the end and exclusive star. First, I'm gonna just this is the length of the array, and this will be the answer, and we will start index 0, and while index obvious is less than the length of the array. And here we will check the first. We have to skip the 0. So whenever we find the 0, like for example, let's say 1 2 3 or 0 4 5 6 0 or negative 40 0, it's like an island. So we have to take it out to 0. So no matter what number you got before 0, you know, it cannot connect it. So the maximum would be the before 0. So the between the 0, this would be the maximum, and you can do so. This is technically, we will just treat the each element as a different array, and then we have to calculate individual array as a input array, and then calculate the maximum length of subarray from each array. So on the first, what I'm gonna do is scan and then skip the 0 first. So I'm gonna check to make sure the star index is obviously not length and number. Star the x is 0, then we're gonna skip. Makes sense. So here part we just skip the 0 element, and then this could be the star index. So 1 2 3 4 minus 4 minus 6 7 0. If we have this array, so the start index will be the first one, and the end index will be here, and then we're gonna count the negative number. So we will declare start index indicated the start point of the array, subarray, and we're gonna declare the negative start point, which is indicated the start point of the negative element. So here, and index will be star to the start index. And then I mentioned earlier, we gonna count of negative number, and here we will track the start negative index. And negative index. So it's here, the start index is gonna be here, and the end eventually become here, and the start negative index will be here, and the negative index will be here, and the count of negative is even. So what we're gonna do, since this length of subarray is positive product, so we're gonna calculate the length of this subarray, and if here is start index is here, and index is here, start negative index is here, and the negative is same as end index. So in that case, when we count from here to here and here to here, so we're gonna choose a maximum. So this max and this max. So we're gonna choose the max length. So here, if n the index is n, and this case we skip the 0, but in that case, we have to stop until we hit the 0, or the index, end of index is the end of array. So if number index is negative, then we're gonna count the negative, and if we didn't assign the start negative index, then we will assign the negative index, and end negative index would be an index. And then we have to move the end index cursor. So once this while is executed, then we actually get all the value that we needed, like start index. So from here, start index and end index is how many negative elements we have, and a start point of negative element, or end negative element point. So in the case, there's the two case. First, if the count of negative number is even, then the answer is the whole subarray is gonna be the answer. And the other case, choose so here we're gonna choose the longer array, include the start negative index and exclusive and negative index, and then opposite way. So if next length this, so if we choose this, if we exclusive the end negative element, and the length would be this minus start x, and the other and then here is opposite way. So in that case, n minus what's a star neg the x, and yeah, we have to get rid exclusive and inclusive. And that's nice for the bearings. And then, yeah, don't forget, so we only check the first round. So after that, then we have to go this round. So the I would be an index. And our answer would be links. Oops. Let's see. There we go. So here's the answer. Thank you for watching this video. If you like, please thumbs up and see you next time. Bye.